It was so funny to watch people be so happy because I get more enjoyment out of watching haters seethe than I do watching fans be happy. It's a mental illness I have. It's fine.
It's a little weird, but okay, it's you.
It's me. It's my kink. It's my thing. I have to. The Oprah says when you give up one kink, you should replace it with another. And watching them on Monday go, that's great. I love this. To watch them Tuesday just be crickets really made me happy. My new hobby is just sitting out on the front porch listening to the crickets. And that's what I did yesterday, and it was lovely. So thank you guys very much. Don't be so quiet when we kick the shit out of you. It's no fun. You're too predictable. You do this thing where you're like happy with the smallest little sliver of hope. And then when we crush you down with a mallet, you don't have this. You need some swagger about you. You need some arrogance. You need to be able to do the Ric Flair thing. I mean, I beat you enough. Like every time you think you've got me, I slip out the back and kick you in the head. By now, you should have figured out how to play heel, how to be Ric Flair after he got beat. You go out the next day and you act like you just kicked the shit out of somebody. Come on, guys, sharpen up. I deserve a better class of criminal over here. And you don't give it to me. You're boring me. Don't bore me. They also paid last night for no more drama coverage of the creepy dude. And what happened was then the people who gave us that money start sending me links and torturing me, going, oh, my God, dude, he just advocated for AI cheese pizza. And I watched the clip, and I'm like, I can't play this clip and talk about it on the show. They paid for it. I really want to. Because when people tell you someone on the internet did something, you're like, okay, they're exaggerating.
They're blowing it out of the water.
Fatso actually, I was watching Misery Loves Clips. Fatso actually did a whole spiel defending AI cheese pizza, saying that people should be allowed to make as much of it as they want. And that it's actually good because it keeps like urges at bay.
No,
and
it doesn't.
And also, do you understand how you have to make AI cheese pizza? You have to put actual cheese pizza into like the programming, the algorithm to get AI to spit it back out at you.
Yeah, you have to teach it what cheese pizza is.
You have to teach it what cheese pizza is. So I know a lot of like, I've been denying a lot of people when they seriously say that guy is a certain thing. Mm-hmm. And I've been like, come on, guys. No, he just can't help himself. He's stupid. He's creepy. He's weird. He's mentally ill. And I think the saddest part is he can't see himself and he doesn't know what he's
edgy.
Terrible at it. But now after watching that and watching his best buddy, I guess somebody sent me a thing where his best buddy wrote this big, long book, this screed about how it should be okay. AI cheese pizza. I'm like, dude, I'm running out of excuses. Like, you might just seriously... I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors. If your thing is you aren't a fan of this certain thing, you're not doing yourself any favors. It looks like you are. You're making it look like you are that thing. McBuster is saying that the Kiwi Farm's dedicated to him now because this guy has his own forum now. Somebody sent it to me yesterday. I was looking at it. They're going to destroy him. Kiwi Farms is gonna make the Red Bar thing look like small potatoes.
It just like the whole like just even your arguments suck. The fights, urges parts. How many people watch porn and go, yeah, I don't need to go out and meet a woman and get laid because I jerked off.
Right?
No,
that's not
a stopgap. It's a stopgap because I can't go out and meet a woman right now. But you know what? Everybody who's watching porn jerks off. Oh God, if I was actually effing that bitch, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Like. Yeah, so when you go out and you see a beautiful lady, you try to hook up with her because, again, the fantasies were fun. So I have a real hard time believing someone's going to watch AI cheese pizza.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, you know what? That's good enough for me.
Right. If anything, and by the way, Approachable goes, you're getting close. You're going to have to give the money back. We're moving on from that subject and just talking about the AI cheese pizza thing. If anything, people who watch regular pornography try to imitate the things they see in it. Like, I'm not going to lie. Your boy's gotten some ideas for some positions and some moves from the movies, if you catch my drift.
I wrote it down in the playbook.
I wrote it down. Yeah, I've got, like, you know Henry Winkler in The Water Boy with his playbook that he's got? I've got a playbook, too, and it's just a lot of, I can't name porn stars. I'm not good at naming actual porn stars because I don't see them as people.
It's a lot of Adriana Chechik maneuvers.
Oh, God. Adriana Chechik. I've seen everything she has stretched to its maximum density, including her tailbone in a foam pit. McBuster says Cat Williams was correct. 2024 is the year the diddlers get exposed. I mean, I tried to help by going like, nah, it's just he's a weirdo, it's creepy, all that. It's like, but now it's like, honestly, I have to tap out of saying their jokes. Like, I honestly have to. It's a problem. It's a problem.
For me, for a while, I've been tapping out of it in general. Just being like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
It's
out of it.
It's a problem, and
I know the better.
I'm officially saying it should be investigated. Because, I mean, we're way beyond where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's fire. It should be investigated. Sexual proclivities have been allowed where previously they were looked at as weird.
And a lot of people have been very open about some proclivities that some of us feel should just be flat out illegal.
Yeah, guys, if the CP is AI, it still had to be fed by cheese pizza.
It's still depicting cheese pizza. Like, that's my problem. You should not.
I will say that if you're being raked over the coals and it's leading you to, let's say you're a streamer and it's leading you to spiral like it is, my advice would be get out in front of it, address it, walk it back, or don't.
Don't.
That would be it.
I'm not talking about buying it, but let's suppose I came in one day and the cocaine was there.
Let's just say it was on a streamer's nose. I'm just spitballing here. Let's say it was just all over your debit cards. Willy-nilly with $4.99 says you always mention friends but never include Johnny. He's not even a moderator anymore on the channel he works for. Well, I thought that was because I was getting rid of moderators, and I thought that since Johnny since Johnny was on the show, he didn't have time to moderate anyway. So I just trimmed it down as I was taking names down.
Was that a problem for you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love how willy-nilly's like, I'm going to come in White Knight for Johnny. And he's like, does that upset you that I'm not?
like I noticed I wasn't a moderator and I went, oh, okay. Like, this just doesn't, it's not like I get paid more or less on being a moderator.
Yeah.
So,
and no offense, willy-nilly, when I did it, I never even thought of it. I just kind of went, I'm cutting down on the number of mods I have. There we and this guy.
He's lying. He went there, that crippled ass motherfucker. I wish he'd just tripped down the stairs and solved my problem.
And when I saw Johnny's name on there, I went, well, that seems a tad redundant and unnecessary that he would be a member of the show and also a mod. That's retarded. So
yeah, the only reason's ever been so I can link my show in the chat, and I don't even need to do that. Other people can do that too.
I can do that, for Christ's sake.